you very much, Mr. Speaker. My question is to the Premier. Speaker, this government has been sitting on a fall prevention safety strategy since 2010. It is now 2013, and still we are hearing from this government that consultation is ongoing and something will be coming soon. In Newfoundland and Labrador, the provincial government reviewed its health and safety regulations in 2009. The result, by 2012, falls from heights were reduced 25%. There are nearly 3,500 serious falls on the job each year in Ontario. A 25% reduction would mean 800 fewer serious workplace falls. I ask the Premier, when does this government expect the heights training regulation to come into force?
Premier.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. And I'm very glad that the member opposite has asked this question, and I know that the Minister of Training Colleges and Universities actually has some information. But what I will say, Mr. Speaker, is that we want very much to make sure that that this program is in place. We think it's very important that we do everything we can. It's absolutely consistent with prevention of illness, prevention of injury that we know is in the best interest, obviously, of individuals, but is also in the best interest of workplaces and of the healthcare system. So, Mr. Speaker, I'm glad that the member opposite has asked this question.
Thank you. Supplementary.
Thank you. To the Premier, last week this House heard that 9 workers have fallen and died on construction sites across Ontario since June of this year. And yet your Minister of Labour cannot tell us when a training standard to prevent falling on job sites that was drafted and endorsed by the former Minister of Labour 3 years ago will be in place. Last week I spoke to Tom Began, the former Chief Provincial Officer for the province of Ontario. His opinion on the matter: there's no reason for this standard not to be in place today. When will this government do what it claims as its #1 priority, enact the fall prevention regulation and put worker safety first?